Hello guys, welcome back to the channel Study Time. And now let's begin. Today we are going to start with SP subject, chapter number 7, that is company meetings part 1. So introduction. Joint stock company is a very popular form of business. Now we have learned about many different forms of business, that is sole trading concern, partnership firm, cooperative society, joint Hindu family business. So there are many different types of business. But joint stock company is a very famous and a popular form because most of the business organizations go with this kind of company. Okay, next is its members are large in number. If you go to joint stock companies, you will see there are large number of members. Members of the company are also the owners, the company, but they are scattered over a wide area. Okay, so there are the members of the company are the shareholder, as we know, and shareholders are the owners of the company. Okay, so these shareholders or the owners are spread over a wide area. Okay, they are not situated at one place, they are overall spread over the country. Okay, so they have their business, hence they cannot particularly manage the daily company affairs. Even they have their own work, okay, own daily activities, and that is why it is difficult for them to manage company's affair. Okay, that is company's work. Under such circumstances, it becomes necessary to make separation of ownership from management. So under such situation, what happens? It becomes necessary for the business to make ownership and management two different things. Okay, separate ownership and management from each other. Meaning and definition. The term meeting is derived from a Latin word meta, means face to face. So the word meeting came from a Latin word which is meta, and the meaning of word meta is face to face. Meaning, a meeting may be defined as a gathering or assembling of two or more people for transacting any lawful business. So what is meeting? When we say it is a meeting, when there are two or more people, they gather together, they assemble together and they transact things, okay, for a business or whatever matters related to business. When they discuss together, it is called as meeting. Definition. Company meeting is an assembly of people connected with the company who have gathered for the purpose of discussing matters related to it. So the definition of company meeting is when people come together, they connect together and they gather for the purpose of discussing matters of business. Okay, anything related to business, if they are discussing together, it means it is called as a company meeting. Importance of company meetings. Why company meetings are important, or what is the purpose of company meetings? Opportunities for members to come together. Okay, what company meeting do is it brings the people, the members, okay, whoever are working into the business organization, it gives them opportunity to come together to express their views, to express their ideas. Minutes of the previous meeting. Okay, whenever the meeting is held, the meetings of the previous meeting, okay, minutes means everything is recorded, whatever has been happened in the meeting, okay, that has been recorded and that record is called as minutes. So minutes of the previous meeting is also important when you have company meetings. Fixation and implementation of policies, plans and programs. So whatever business makes policies, plans, programs, okay, that has been discussed into the meetings. Okay, what all things you have to do, what all policies the business is going to be performing, or what all plans and strategies they have to be maintained, what all programs they have been meant. So the fixation, that which should be followed and which should be not. Okay, and if once they have been decided that this policies, this plans or this programs are to be there, then how to implement that has been also discussed in company meetings. Analysis of problems. Now what all problems business is facing, that all are also analyzed. Okay, they see what are problems business is facing, how to overcome them, how to find solutions to them, what are the solutions that can be done by the business to solve the problem. Legal requirements. Now any business is not working like this itself. Okay, it has some legal requirements, so they have to fulfill all the requirements that are being needed. other elements. Now there are also different kind of work that the business has to do, whether it is according to the business. They have to see what all things that they can be do, or what all things they have been doing, how to encourage them, or how to expand the business, how to diversify the business. So these all matters are also been discussed into the meetings of company. Okay. Proper conveying of meeting, how a meeting will work properly. So for a proper meeting or a meeting to go smoothly, what are the things needed? First is proper authority. Okay, authority should be given properly, who all are being there into the meeting and what all things should be done. Next is agenda. A agenda should be prepared, that what all items or agenda. Now agenda is also to be prepared, that what all things are to be discussed into the meeting, okay, or about what topics the meeting is about. And next is notice. Okay, notice should be also given to the members to let them know when the meeting is going to be held. Okay. Now proper authority. Now what is actually proper authority means? A meeting must be conveyed by proper authorities. Okay, whoever authorities the meeting is, or whoever has the authority to conduct meeting. Okay, if it is a general meeting, then it will be the shareholders. If it is a board meeting, then it will be the board of directors. Okay, so it needs to be fixed first, and then the meeting should be arranged properly accordingly to that. The proper authority to convey the meeting is board of directors. Okay, most probably the meetings are being held by the board of directors. Okay, they only set up the meetings. Under circumstances, meetings can also be called by the members or the National Company Law Tribunal or the central government. Okay, now not only the board of director calls on the meeting can be called by members, that is the general meetings which are there, or it can be also called by the National Company Law Tribunal. Okay, or the central government. Now it's not only that the board of directors only every time will have the meeting. It can be the members who can have the meeting. It can be NCLT, okay, that is National Company Law Tribunal. It can be central government. The secretary should call a meeting by issuing a notice with the authority of board of directors. So the secretary should call a meeting whenever a secretary is calling meeting, because the secretary is in charge to call meeting. So whenever he is calling the meeting, he has to give notice to the members and with the authority of board of directors. Okay, means only if board of directors has allowed him to give the notice, then only he can give notice of the meeting. Notice meaning, notice of a meeting is an advance intimation containing day, date, time and place given by the company to all those who are entitled to receive it. Okay, so what is notice? Notice is an advance invitation which a company gives to all the members who all are going to attend the meeting, to them, and the intimation, that is the notice that contains is the day when the meeting is going to be held, the date on which the meeting is going to held, the time when the meeting is there, and the place where the meeting is going to be there. So all this information is written in the notice. Next is contents of notice. Okay, what all notice contains? First, type of meeting. Okay, which type of meeting it is, whether it is general meeting, whether it is extraordinary meeting, whether it is a board meeting, which kind of meeting it is, that has been mentioned. Next, exact date, day, time and place of the meeting. So exactly on what day it is, what is the date of the meeting, at what time it is, where the meeting is going to be done, this all thing is being given in the notice. The agenda of the meeting. Okay, next is means what all things are going to be discussed in the meeting. Okay, that is the agenda. So that is also given. If special resolution is passed, it must be mentioned as special resolution in the notice. Okay, means if suppose a special resolution is being passed, okay, and that is why the meeting is held, then that should be written in the notice, or it should be put in the notice. In case of such business to be transacted, statutory notice must be given in the notice. Okay, If suppose some business has been there because of a legal notice, okay, and that is why the meeting has been held, so that should also be mentioned in the notice, that the meeting is because of a particular statutory notice or a legal notice, the meeting is going to be held. So these all things should be mentioned in the notice. Next, third is authority to send notice. Now, who has the authority to send the notice? The board of directors has the authority to send the notice. So, the board of directors has authority to send the notice to the members, to the owners. Okay, because they are the representatives. It is prepared by secretary. But who prepares the notice? The notice is being made by a secretary. Next is authority to receive notice. Now, who all can receive the notice or get the notice? First is shareholders. Shareholders means the members, owners. They can get the notice. Auditors can get the notice. Legal representatives. Now, the notice has been received to legal representatives when if any member becomes insolvent or due to insanity or due to the death of any member, the notice has been received to the legal representative. Next, name filled in the register of members. Now, you know, register of members is a book where the names of members of the company have been registered. So, who all are the members and whose all ever the names have been there into the register of members, they are going to get the notice. Next is all directors of the company. Who all are the directors of the company? They will also get the notice of the company. Period of notice. In case of general meeting, 21 days, and in case of board meetings, 7 days. Means if the meeting is of shareholders, then we call it as general meeting. So the notice should be sent 21 days before the meeting. And if it is a board meeting, that is the meeting of board of directors, then the notice is to be sent 7 days before of the meetings held. Ways of serving notice. What are the different ways how the notice is to be given to the members? It must be sent personally or by ordinary post for the members in India only. If the members are belonging to India, then the notice can be sent personally to them or by ordinary post. If no registered address, then send to the address given by the member. If the member has not given you any registered address, then you can send the notice to the address whichever is given by the members. If any member wants notice by registered post, the member must pay charges. If any member feels that he should get the notice by registered post, then he should pay the charges in advance to the company. Notice can also be sent to newspapers as in advertising. If the company wants to do an advertising, they can also send the notice into the newspapers. As per the incentive of Ministry of Environment, notice can be sent through emails. Okay, so notice can also be sent to emails because it is set by as per the Ministry of Environment. Sixth one, a statement to be sent along with the notice. So you need to send a statement along with the notice where special business is to be transacted in a general meeting. An explanatory statement to that effect is required to be answered with the notice. Okay, so when there is any special business meeting transacted, that is a general meeting of shareholders, then you need to give a statement where it is being explained. Okay, that is required to be given with the notice. Next is omission to give notice. Okay, omission is failure to give notice. If the notice is not sent to one or more members deliberately, then the meeting would be invalid. Means suppose the notice is not sent to one or more member. It can be purposefully or by mistake. If the notice is not given, then the notice will be invalid. Thank you guys for watching the video. Please like, share and subscribe and comment